Welcome back to Pop Spill, the place where celebrity drama never sleeps. Today, we're diving into the heated mess between Papoose and Remy Ma. Fans are asking one burning question. Is Remy really refusing to let this man go? Why does it seem like Papoose is begging to leave, while Remy keeps holding on? Things have gotten so wild that even boxing champ Claressa Shields is stepping in, ready to speak up and set the record straight. But this isn't just some love triangle drama. Word on the street is that Remy Ma's own family filed legal papers against Papoose. Why? Because of a disturbing message he allegedly sent to Remy's son, Jason Scott, who, by the way, is already wrapped up in a serious murder case. According to insiders, the text hinted at possible consequences if Remy didn't stop airing their dirty laundry in public. It was enough to send her family into
beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life.
It was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Well,
I probably have 4 boyfriends online. So.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna address this shit one time. Since y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See, right there, that's the punchline. That's the punchline.
All of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. I don't know.
And I'm a trained killer. Literally, like, fuck boxer. I'm a trained killer. So it'd be like, they be talking about these girls, and it's like, I don't do no 30-second fights. 30 seconds? I'm gonna wear your ass out. Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. 2 minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the hell?
Champ, y'all see what's going on? It's about to get ugly.
It's about to get real ugly, and not for me.
It's amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
You don't know if I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
I want to thank God first and foremost. I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lie.
Remy and Papoose wanted to marry you.
After
you guys sent this, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it.
And
I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that. No, besides the great performances, like it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to sweep someone under the rug?
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me. Like a football field.
Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show. That's what everybody...
In Queens, that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a...
After all these years, that Remy Ma and Papoose finally done call it quits. That man got sick of her. Like, ma'am, I sat here all this time and waited on you as a man. Because, that's what women do. That's what women would wait on you. But a man, after you got sentenced, matter of fact, before you even got sentenced, men move on. And they be having about 5, 6, 7, 10 women lined up quick. But this man waited on you while you was locked up. They wouldn't let you out. And I'm talking about he got him a little thunder. Sis is young, pretty. She got her own thing going on, so it ain't like it's one of these little fans or nothing, baby. You up against something. Yeah. And you hurt. Now, you probably was the one in the relationship that was the abusive one. You probably was mental abuse. That man probably was real chill mode. You probably did him real dirty behind closed doors. And he stuck in the paint and stayed with you while you did him dirty. But now it's over with, baby. Karma is something else. Yeah, karma. Matter of fact, it ain't even karma. It's just that man know his worth and he leaving you where you stand at. Back there. Yeah, ain't no more us. Baby, take that ring off. Take it off, baby, take it off.
I love really, really, really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things I was like him.
Panic mode. They rushed to get a restraining order and even pointed out Pap's past issues, including that rumored fight with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Fans are shook. Papoose, the same man who stood by Remy's side for years during her prison sentence, is now being accused of turning aggressive. Social media is lit up with opinions. Some say Remy is trying to stay relevant by dragging out the drama. Others think Pap's alleged threat might have been the final crack in a marriage that's clearly falling apart. Neither of them has spoken out directly, but people are reading between the lines. Their daughter, Reminisce, is caught in the middle of all this chaos. And there's more. Talk around town says Pap might be looking for alimony now. Yes, the same Papoose who once protected Remy's image, kept her name clean, and waited years while she was locked up. Now that she's back on her feet, living her best life and getting cozy with Easy the Block Captain, who has already moved on with 2 younger women, Pap wants out. So why does Remy act like she still owns Pap? Even Claressa Shields is asking that question. Claressa's not holding back anymore. She's been openly supporting Pap, sharing birthday messages on Instagram that had fans raising eyebrows. One of her posts read, "Happy birthday, King Pap. So grateful for your music, wisdom, and loyalty. You're one of a kind. May God bless you with many more years, and even quicker hands because today you're taking all your birthday punches. Love you, Poppy." If that's not love, what is? And Claressa didn't stop there. In some leaked messages, she snapped at Pap for not even texting her when he got home. She reminded him that he was the one who was married, not her, and that if he couldn't even be thoughtful enough to let her know he was safe, maybe he shouldn't expect her to stick around. The frustration in her words was loud and clear. She was tired of being his second option. Remy, on the other hand, kept making things worse. Even though she had clearly moved on with Easy, she still acted like Pap was hers alone. It was confusing to everyone watching. If she had a new man, why was she still so focused on Papoose? Things hit a new low when Remy made even more serious accusations. She claimed that Papoose threatened to call the cops on her and hinted that he might have gotten physical. She even suggested she had audio proof, but Pap denied everything. He stood his ground and said this wasn't about violence. It was about her being upset that he'd moved on. By late 2023, things were spiraling out of control. Papoose had reportedly been asking for a divorce quietly for months, maybe even years. But Remy wasn't letting go. No matter how many times he asked, she wouldn't sign the papers. Meanwhile, Claressa was getting deeper into his life, showing support, publicly and constantly reminding people that she wasn't just a fling. And while Claressa showed him love, Remy was dragging out the past, trying to hang on to a relationship that seemed over. Even when she was seen out and about with Easy, she didn't stop talking about Pap. It was like she wanted both worlds and couldn't handle losing control of either. In the end, this isn't just about love gone wrong. It's about control, heartbreak, and someone finally realizing their worth. Papoose waited years for Remy, supported her through everything, and stood by her when many would have walked away. Now he's asking for his own peace, and it looks like he's finally ready to move forward, with or without her. As for Remy, she's still holding on, but for what? The love? The control? The attention? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear. This story isn't over yet, and the next chapter might be even messier than the last. Stay tuned. The whole situation has taken a strange and messy turn. While Remy Ma has been seen smiling and hanging out with Easy the Block Captain like nothing's wrong, Papoose has been quietly focusing on his future. And right by his side is boxing champion Claressa Shields. Rumors started flying that Pappy was planning to propose to Claressa on Valentine's Day during a trip to Hawaii. It wasn't just a vacation. It was supposed to mark a fresh start in both their lives. But there was one big problem. Remy still hadn't signed the divorce papers. What should have been a happy time turned into a moment of tension. Papoose was busy launching the first ever Hawaii Fest, breaking ground with new business moves, while Claressa was putting her heart into their relationship. She even posted a sweet video of herself singing "Just the Two of Us" to him on the beach, showing a quiet, deep love that was growing stronger. Still, everything felt stuck. The proposal couldn't happen. The future they wanted together was on pause, all because Remy hadn't let go. And now, people were whispering that maybe Remy was holding up the divorce not out of love, but because her relationship with Easy was falling apart behind the scenes. According to some close to the situation, Remy wasn't trying to win Papoose back emotionally. She just didn't want to lose control. Claressa made it clear she was tired of feeling like an afterthought. She wanted to be Pap's first choice, not someone waiting in the background while he sorted things out with his ex. But Remy added more fuel to the fire. She claimed Pap threatened to call the police on her, and even suggested she had recordings of him getting aggressive. Pap denied it all and fired back, saying Remy was only acting out because she was mad he'd moved on. It's worth remembering that during Christmas 2023, Remy was openly cozy with Easy. This is the same guy she once told during a rap battle that she loved him. So how can you be in love with someone else and still refuse to let your ex move on? Now it's even messier. Remy's family has filed a legal case against Papoose, claiming he made a serious threat. No details yet, but it was bad enough that they're seeking protection. The couple, once seen as Black Love royalty, is now trapped in accusations, betrayal, and a tug-of-war over who's really in control.